You seen the headlines as you doom scrolling on your cell phone. So how on earth are you going to survive the next 6 months of this crazy real estate market that we're in right now? Be honest. If you're waiting for national news to give you permission to buy a home, you're planning a financial fumble at the 1-yard line as you're on the verge of scoring a touchdown. The headlines are designed to sell ads. They're not designed to build on your net worth. While the rest of the country is screaming, "Oh my God, affordability crisis, inventory shortage," San Antonio is quietly breaking every single rule on the playbook. We see the real data right now, real hard numbers that suggest we are in a vanishing window of opportunity. Hopefully you're not missing it. Timing beats headline, local strategy wins all the time. Here's the reality check most agents are too scared to give you. The national narrative is trash, garbage. You open your phone and you see inventory shortage, prices skyrocketing, affordability crisis. And if you live in Boston or Seattle or Miami, yeah, that might be their reality. But the real estate is hyper local. We cannot apply national averages to the San Antonio zip codes. It's lazy math. Today we're stripping away all the fear monologue. We're gonna give you and show you exact San Antonio markets is defining the national trends. We're gonna look at the migration surge, who is actually moving here. We're going to look at the inventory numbers that prove that the shortage is a myth in our backyard. We're going to talk about our neighborhoods where the smart money is peak market right now. This is not hype. This is housing math. If you want to know why waiting for rates to drop might cost you $50,000, stick around. The national lies and the San Antonio reality. Let's start with the price tag. The national media home prices is hovering around $400,000. That is a number scaring everyone off. San Antonio? Depending on the week and the data source, we're sitting between 292 and 310. In some segments, the median price is roughly around 260. This is a massive spread. We're significantly below the national average and well below the Texas state-wide average of 334. But here's the metrics that actually matter to you. Inventory. Nationally, you hear about the lock-in effect, where people with 3% interest rates are not selling. Don't blame them. So there are now homes to buy. Not here. San Antonio has roughly around 6.1 months of inventory. In plain English, this is a balanced market. It actually leans slightly toward buyers. Active listings up 15 to 18% year over year. We have 12 to 17,000 units available. We do not have the inventory shortage. We have choice. While buyers in other states are going into a bidding war over stacked houses because of the only thing for sale, San Antonio buyers are negotiating repairs. They're asking for concessions. They're talking about their time. But here's the massive but. This is only temporary. High inventory is your leverage right now. It is not a permanent state of being. The migration math. Why demand is not stopping. Why is the window closing? Simple. People are moving to San Antonio. You cannot argue with U-Haul data, Texas reclaiming the #1 spot for inbound migration. 259,000 plus new residents. In the last decade, San Antonio, New Braunfels metro area saw a net migration more than 250,000 people. Just between 2023 and 2024, we're adding nearly 24,000 residents or homeowners. We're the 4th fastest growing city in the United States. Think about that math. We have affordable homes. We have inventory. We have thousands of choices, or thousands of people choosing or arriving from California, Illinois, and New York. These aren't just retirees. They are families. They're remote workers who realize that they can sell their shoebox in San Francisco and buy a palace in San Antonio or Chavano Park. Migration equals equity. Migration magnifies housing demand. When your 24,000 new home people show up, they need roofs over their head. They eat away the inventory surplus I just told you about. So while the headlines say demand is cooling, the actual boot on the ground data in San Antonio says our population is exploding. This is a fuel for your future appreciation. The cost of waiting analysis. The interest rate trap that some people or many people fall into. This brings us to the biggest lie you are telling yourself. I'll wait for rates to drop. Let's do the housing math no one wants to explain. Rates go down, prices go up. Lower prices do not equal lower price, and lower rates do not equal lower prices. If your rates drop to 5%, or heaven forbid 4%, what happens? Currently, we have thousands of people sitting on the sidelines just like you. The second the rates drop, the floodgates open wide. The 6 months of inventory we have right now, it vanishes. The negotiating power you have right now, gone. The price concession, history. You will trade slightly higher interest rates today for a bidding war tomorrow? Honestly? Over the past 5 years, San Antonio's median prices climbed by approximately 30%. If you waited 2 years from now for lower rates, but the housing cost 10 to 15% more, you did not save money. You lost purchasing power. You date the rate, you marry the price. You can refinance a rate later. You cannot negotiate purchase price of your new home 5 years from now after it's gone up $50,000. Heaven forbid. The mistake most buyers make is trying to time the bottom of the market. You will miss it. Where the smart money goes, neighborhood by neighborhood strategy. So where do you put your smart money? If you're moving or relocating San Antonio, look at the trifecta. Schools, safety, and stability. Stoke-Noke, median price around $450, gated sections, top tier schools. This is your classic suburban area. It holds value because families always want good schools. Alamo Heights, median price around $730. This is a blue chip stock in San Antonio real estate. Historic, walkable, incredible community support. Where the market dips, Alamo Heights barely blinks. Helotes, medium around $400. You get the hill country vibes, the North Independent School District schools, but you are not paying Austin prices. Chavano Park, safety, civil insurance, military proximity, and value. This area is structured around community events and active homeowners association. That sounds boring, but boring is what protects your home property values. Here's the bottom line that you need to understand. San Antonio is not in a crisis. It is evolving. We're shifting from a regional hub to a national relocation moving destination. The housing crisis you see on the news is not a lack of affordability, it's a lack of options. In San Antonio, currently we have both. We have migration numbers we are seeing. That window is not staying open forever. The vanishing opportunity. Families move here are not just buying a house. They're acquiring a future in one of the most stable markets in the country. Don't let national headlines dictate your local strategy. Visit this website right now, and if you want to see the numbers, the real numbers for yourself, or want to scroll these communities before the rest of the country figure this out, like, share, subscribe.